lies and deceit and things like that are another thing that we find in this novel. Maybe it is well intended, white lies sort of. Nobody in this play are willing to be honest with one another. As a play star, everyone except the eldest son is terrified to bring up taboo subjects like drugs, alcohol, career, and the past. When Jamie does bring them up, and he often does that, he is shot down by the rest of the family, with looks and sometimes with blows also. Only by the end of the play, when the rules don't seem to matter anymore, do the characters actually speak up what they really have in their mind. Yeah, fate is another thing that we have in this, another theme that we have in this play. And there are the tension underlying the play is the conflict between fate and free will. All the characters want to change their lives, but at the same time, they are not able to do that, and they get depressed and depressed in their minds. No, it's like the mother in the play sums it up. None of us can help the things life has done to us. They are done before you realize it, and once they are done, they make you do other things. So you find this in Act 2, Scene 1, 76th dialogue and things like that. We should point out the idea of fate is different from the Greek tragedy. Though it has some kind of similarity with the Greek tragedy, wherein it's a kind of you do something and so you get the response to those things. Like you did a mistake and you're going to get that back. You're going to learn a lesson because of that. You have the consequence because of that. Such things are also there. But then in Greek tragedy, you have you think that you are pawns in the hands of God, and God is doing all these things. But here it is very clear that it is nothing to do with God or any kind of external thing, but the fate that they have is their own doing. So the mistake is in the family history, and it is because of their own past mistakes. A theme is the theme of family. All these members, how much ever they are fighting with each other, it is because they love each other. And similarly, both the parents think about their own families also during this play. And not only that, they even remember people who have passed away. They're dead. They think about them. And you see something that is not here. They are not abandoning each other. Though they have lost hope, they have disappointments in their relationships, they are not abandoning each other. Nobody is abandoning here. Even the instance of abandonment wherein James Tyrone's father has abandoned them and gone back to Irish, it is because he cannot, after migrating to US, he cannot stay here. He wants to go back. So that kind of an abandonment and nothing else. So there is a kind of strong bond towards family in this. Society and class is a subtle theme in this play, kind like, we have the American dream that they have. You can see that the father has done well financially, and he finds socialism distasteful. As James points out, he learned the value of $1 the hard way as a child. James Sr. was brought up on a farm by his parents in Ireland. So he knows the scarcity of money, scarcity of things like that. His greatest fear is the role people taking advantage of his wealth and cheating him. That is his greatest fear. As a result, he has hard time spending money. That is the reason why he has become a miser. Even on worthwhile causes, he is unable to spend the money that he has. The family has 2 full-time helpers, and the mother's attitude towards them is, you can make out that not that positive always. She thinks one is positively subhuman, but she is willing to use the other as a surrogate friend when she gets lonely. That is Kathleen. And she does not like the chauffeur he has bought. So chauffeur and Kathleen the maid are the 2 people that are there as helpers in this family.